So there he is, Usain Bolt, first competitive match tonight. He was at Sydney United last year. He scored a goal in their FFA Cup match, and here's Usain Bolt. We'll get an early look at his speed. Almost one-on-one there with Consoni, the goalkeeper. What an early opportunity, Macca.
Well, Benny, I want to know how quick Millgate is there, because he chased the fastest man in the world down. We talked about him getting into the groove of the match, getting his confidence.
It's gone down, Usain Bolt. They've been struck in an area you don't want to be.
You definitely don't get struck in an area when you're just doing the 100-metre sprint, do you?
Bolt. And he delivers something special. Well, here we go. It opens up for Usain. And it was blocked, and Consoni dives on the ball. What an opportunity that was for the big man.
Usain said the other day he's putting a bit of pressure on himself for this game because he wants to prove himself to be ready for a contract. And he's just done that, and he nearly went through.
As Orr whips another great ball into the box.
Here is Usain Bolt. Just beyond the post. He's had some good opportunities tonight. That was right up there.
Real good guy.
So how's the delivery from Clisby? He's looking for Bolt. It wasn't Usain Bolt, but it is a goal for the Mariners, and it's Jordan Murray who gets on the score sheet. And just before the break, the Mariners jump out to a 2-0 lead.
Just waxing lyrical about him, and there he is, striker's instinct, in front of the keeper, in between the defenders, and first to the ball.
Had that great chance early on in the first half where he raced clear and he wins the free kick. He's laid out on his backside, curling it in. Usain Bolt slips past him, and Tommy Orr's got some chasing to do. Now McCormack dinking in, Bolt! Unable to put it on target, Usain Bolt.
No, he's been good. I've been watching him. He's had a few opportunities. He's he's going to be a player that's going to take a few months to get the skills up. But I think he's going to be. I think he'll be good for the sport, and see some good improvements from him soon.
What a chance there for Usain Bolt, and he lets it run on to Ross McCormack. Where's the selfishness there from the striker? No. It's about 2 weeks after Riley McRee scored. It's just incredible how events like that happen so close together. Usain Bolt now brings it down and hits it! And the Jamaican juggernaut scores his first goal for a professional side, and that will feel like gold. It's a triple treat for the Mariners, 3-0. But what a moment for the main man tonight. Tommy Orr hasn't played since May, so maybe just lacking a little bit of match fitness, but he is making that run down the left. And Murray sees Tommy Orr.
Good defending.
Very good defending. Just getting back there at the last moment.
Come on.
Well, Adam, I'll ask you the question. I'm just about to bring him off. He's on a hat-trick. What do you do?
I don't know.
And he gets his send-off after 75 minutes.
The crowd are disappointed, as you would be, to see Usain Bolt leaving. And there's some members of the crowd high up here in Campbelltown Stadium who are giving him a standing ovation. And Michael Glassick heads out there. That's probably the best ovation he has ever got walking out onto the pitch. They were cheering for him, weren't they?
How do you feel after that one? Do you feel better than what you have before after your previous matches?
Well, yeah, definitely. I've been working, trying to get fit, get on a level that I can play over 45 minutes. So for me, I think I did pretty well, and I'm happy with the progress I'm making.
Usain, can you just talk us through your first goal? What were you thinking when you got the ball wide onto your left foot?
No, I was just trying to remind myself to set up to get a good shot. That's all I was telling myself. As long as I got the guy off my shoulders, I was like, you know what, just set up yourself, make sure you hit the target, because that's always the key thing. So that's what I did. I just make sure I set myself up to hit the target.
Was there any kind of level of frustration in the first half? Because you had a few chances, but things just weren't quite going for you?
Yeah, it's always going to be frustrating, but the coach told me that, listen, you will get chances, you will miss chances. Don't get frustrated. It's a part of the game. So you get chances. You just got to continue pushing until you get one. You will miss some. So at the start, he told me, so I kind of expected it. I know I need more games to get better and to know where to be and to get better at heading the ball and stuff like that. So I will get better, no problem.
Do you think that will be your best position now in that central role?
Well, I guess the coach will play me in different places. I guess if I continue with the club, I'll get to play in different places because of my speed, and they have other strikers. So we'll see how it goes.
Have you spoken to him after the game?
No, we haven't talked yet. You know what I mean? There's a lot of interviews, sign autographs with the fans. So I think when we maybe on the bus or tomorrow, you never know.
I'm from TV Global from Brazil. Can we call you back in Brazil officially using both the soccer players?
Well, for me, until I sign, I'm not saying that. You know what I mean? When we will sit down, I guess we'll sit down and discuss with the club if we want to move forward, what I need to do, and how we can do it. So until then, I'm still just normally saying.
And I don't want to make the devil here with the Mariners, but would you consider going to Brazil now?
For me, I'm taking a step at a time. I'm here to prove to the world, as I said, that I can be a footballer and I can go push myself and see how far I can go, how far to the level I can go. So that's what I'm here for. And as I said, I always give thanks to Mariners for giving me the opportunity to prove myself to the world. So I'm just excited to take the step by step and move forward.
You say what happened with that early chance? It seemed like it was almost a case of having too much time on the ball when it fell to you.
I was just, it just caught me by surprise, you know what I mean? Because I thought the guy was going to get the ball, and then I got it and I just panicked. So, and that comes with the fact that I don't have a lot of experience on the field, that I should know that, you know what I mean? You got to be ready at any time for anything to come. So I guess it will come with experience, and I just panicked at that time.
And it seemed like you and Ross McCormack started working really well together, especially in the second half. But what's it been like with you and him at training?
Well, for me, he told me that, listen, don't worry. As soon as I get the ball, if you make the right runs, I'll get you the ball. So I was always waiting on it. As soon as he gets the ball, I was trying to make a run. And it will come together. The more you play with the players, the more you'll get to know what they want, where they want the ball, where you should be when they have the ball. So I think with more time, if I continue on this journey, we'll get better.
Do you think you've done enough to earn a contract by this stage?
Well, all I can do is just do what I came out here, I proved myself. All I can do, they've seen me in training. They've seen what I'm capable of. So now they need to analyze and say, all right, is he good enough for this club? And they'll determine that. I just did what I had to do, and that's as far as I can go.
Do you have a time frame in terms of when you guys may sit down and work out whether it's yes or no?
I think after this game is what we can talk after this game, because the season's coming up now, so we have to sit down after this game now, figure out what we're going to do. But until that, I'm just here to train and to continue on the ways.
How are you feeling?
6 weeks ago, you thought it might be 4 or 5 months before you made the cut. After this performance, do you think it will be shorter time frame, the same?
No, when I said 4 months, I was saying 4 months till I get to the point where I understand the players, all the players, of how they play, what they want from me when I'm on the field. That's what I was talking about, understanding what I need to do, where I need to be. So that's the time period I gave myself. So if I'm here for that time period, I think by then I should understand what every player likes and dislikes and where I should be, what I need to pick up, how I need to push myself. So, yeah.
Your fitness has obviously improved considerably since the last time we saw you. Which of the areas you feel you still need to work on the most?
Wow. I think overall everything, you know what I mean? I think my position is much better. I think I'm doing much more in space. I'm running in space much better. I think controlling the ball, seeing the field, having better vision is my two poorest areas, but it has improved a lot since I've been here. But it could improve a lot more.
You've watched the first team play pre-season games against other A-League clubs, so you kind of get a feel of what that standard's like. Do you feel that you're getting to that level? I mean, with a season only a week out, if you get a contract, you could be on the bench for an A-League game. Are you up to that?
Definitely, you know. I mean, I've seen all the senior team play, but as I said, if I get to play with them more, I understand the game, I understand the pace of the game, I know what I need to do to get better. So it's all about if I get time on the field and I can play with the guys in training and then I'll figure it out, because that you can train all you want, but if you don't get playing time, then it's just like track and field. You train all you want, but when you run a lot, you get to run sharp and run in shape. So it's the same thing with football, I feel. Like if you train, yes, but when you're on the field, it's totally different, and it gives you that drive.
Can you describe what the emotion of scoring that first goal was like?
It was brilliant, you know what I mean? It takes all the weight off your shoulders, you know what I mean? That first goal to relax you, because I'd missed one earlier, which I wasn't happy with myself. But when scoring, it was just a great feeling. I was happy about it, and it took a weight off my shoulders.
Who are your idols in soccer?
For me, I'm a massive Cristiano Ronaldo fan, you know what I mean? Because he used to be at Manchester United. I used to support him a lot, and I enjoy watching Zlatan play also. Even when he wasn't at Manchester United, he was a great player.
Have any of these players, sort of, Zlatan or anyone else in sort of the greater football world, reached out to you and offered feedback or encouragement or anything like that?
No, for me, the only person I've really talked to about football really is actually Mourinho, because we actually played a charity match with Hublot, and he was there, so we had a conversation. I've had a lot of conversation with the older players, actually, when we played the charity match, and they were like, oh, I'm looking forward to seeing you going out and doing your best. So I've talked to mostly the older players that have retired more than the actual new players.